Thank you, everybody, for joining us back here at Soligenix's channel. We're joined here once again by the Chief Scientific Officer of the company, Dr. Oriola Danini. And Doctor, it's been a while since I've talked with you. How have you been holding up?
Pretty well. Thank you, Michael. And how about yourself?
I've been doing pretty well. Something's kind of came to a lot of people's attention right now, and it's that in Equatorial Guinea, they confirmed that there's the first Marburg virus disease outbreak, and it's kind of touching a couple other countries in the area too. And you and I have chatted a bit about your guys' MarVax heat stable vaccine that was in development in the past, and I'm curious if you could expand a little bit more on that and give us a bit more about what these outbreaks mean, and a bit more about the Marburg virus in general.
Sure, Michael. Maybe we'll start with a little bit of background. So I think people are more aware of Ebola as a virus, but Ebola is actually a family of viruses, and a closely related family is the Marburg virus. So the whole family together is called the filovirus family. And as you indicated, we have been doing some significant research in this area. We do have a candidate vaccine for both a couple of versions of Ebola and one version of and Marburg itself. And we're pursuing those primarily because we think the fact that our vaccines are subunit protein vaccines, which is sort of the gold standard for safety in the vaccine space, as well as the fact that we can thermal stabilize them. That is, we can, we don't have to freeze them down at -70 or whatever for them to stay active. We think that has a lot of potential advantages for treating filovirus infections, especially in the areas where they're endemic. And of course, as you know, there's, as you mentioned, the outbreak with Marburg right now. There was last year an outbreak with Sudan, which is the another version of the Ebola virus that we are also targeting. And so I think this just continues to highlight that these diseases are endemic. They're often going to transfer over into humans, and it's probably going to be at a bit of an ongoing problem.
Yeah.
To be resolved. Unfortunately, there's no real treatments for either Sudan or Marburg at the moment. So we're really looking at vaccination being the best potential solution to the problem. And so we continue to develop our product, which, at this point, we've shown efficacy in non-human primates, which is sort of the gold standard model for showing protection. And we're hoping to continue moving forward with these products.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's definitely unfortunate that there's not currently anything on the market in terms of vaccines or antivirals for these when the fatality rate can be so high. I've heard up to over 88%. That's really scary to think about. And I definitely like how you talk about the heat stability of what you guys are developing too, because getting anything incredibly cold to these areas would require operations and logistics that are just not, the foundations aren't in place for that to get there. So I feel like you guys are approaching this problem in a very pragmatic way. And I look forward to hearing more about it as more goes on. But thank you for your time and sharing your insights on this. Is there anything else you want to add before we go?
No, thanks, Michael. I mean, we hope that we can continue to advance these products. And obviously, we hope that these more recent outbreaks sort of are brought under control quite quickly.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time and your insight today, Dr. Danini. Please have a
Thanks,
wonderful
Michael.
day.